Hey everyone, this is a guitar tutorial for Breathe by Maverick City Music. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel or give this video a like and comment below on what else you want to see in the future. Additionally, if you're interested in any of the gear that you see today, there are links in the description below. Alright, grab your acoustic guitar and a capo and let's get started. Alright, so you'll notice my capo is on the first fret, and before we dive in, just understand the song doesn't really have an acoustic guitar part, so we're going to take some liberties here, so bear with me and just use everything I'm about to teach you with a grain of salt, because perhaps you can do something a little bit better or a little bit more creative, so just keep that in mind. The original key is C sharp, that's why we have our capo on the first fret, so we're going to be playing in the key of C to match. So you'll need to know the following chords: C, G, A minor 7, F, D minor, C over E, and C over G. Okay, so there's a lot of C's in this song, and let's just go over them very quickly. C is just a traditional C chord shape. Put your index finger on the B string, first fret, middle finger on the D string, second fret, and ring finger on the A string, third fret. Now, to play this regular C, you would avoid strumming the low E string. To play C over E, you don't have to do anything else with the left hand. Just use your picking hand and strum everything now. C over E. To play C over G, you're going to push your ring finger up to the low E string on the third fret. Use your pinky to cover where it was on the A string, third fret. Now you have C over G. So very, very small difference, but it helps if you don't have a bass player for sure. Next up, A minor 7 is almost like a C chord. Put your index finger on the B string, first fret, then middle finger on the D string, second fret. You don't need anything else. Strum the A string on down for A minor 7. D minor is pretty close to that. Just put your index finger on the first fret, high E now. Middle finger, G string, second fret. Ring finger, B string, third fret. I'm going to avoid strumming the low E and A strings though. For G, I'm going to put my pinky on the high E, third fret. Middle finger, low E, third fret. Index finger, A string, second fret. You could add your ring finger to the B string, third fret. You might see me do that sometimes within the song. Again, a subtle difference. Next up, we have F. You can play it several different ways. I actually like to do the barred chord version for this song. So you're going to bar everything on the first fret. Put your middle finger on the G string, second fret. Ring finger and pinky are going to go on the A and D strings of the third fret. You get to strum everything for this. Now, if you can't get that chord to sound, you could always do the cheater F, or what I like to call F2. Put your ring finger and pinky on the A and D strings, third fret, index finger on the B string, first fret. Avoid strumming the low E. You could also blunt it with your thumb, or try putting that thumb on the first fret, low E string, but I find that's kind of ridiculous. So if I'm trying to make things simpler, why not make it simple, right? Don't strum the high E string though, so you're avoiding the E strings for this F2 chord. A lot of times Bethel will use that version of F. And before we begin through the song, there's one more chord. There's a G over B. You can just go back to that G chord I showed you and just avoid strumming the low E. Emphasize the A string. That's G over B. Just plucking the A string on down, but the same shape. All right, so after we play through the song, I'll show you how I do my strumming patterns for most of the sections, and I'll show you how to play the intro, even though it's a piano-led intro. So go ahead, we'll play through the song. I'll put the chords on screen for you, and I'll say the chords as we go along. So here we go. C. Hold the C. C again. D minor, G, F, C, C over E, A minor, G, F, C over E, A minor, G, C, C, G over B, A minor, C over G, F, D minor, G, G over B, F, C, D minor, C over E, F, C over E, A minor, G, F, C over E, A minor, G, C, D minor, C over E, F, C over E, A minor, G, F, C over E, A minor, G, C, F, A minor, F, D minor, C, F, A minor, F, G, C, F, A minor, F, D minor, 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 same chord C, F, A minor, F, D minor, C, F, A minor, F, D minor, C, F, A minor, F, D, C over G, F, A minor, F, D, C, C over E, F, G, A minor, C over E, F, D minor, C, C over E, F, G, A minor, C over E, F, D minor, C, C over E, F, G, A minor, C over E, F, D minor, C, C over E, F, G, A minor, F, C, F, over E, F, D minor, C, C over E, F, G, A minor, C over E, F, D minor, F, C over E, A minor, G, same chords for a while, F, C over E, A minor, G, 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 C. Well, everyone, I hope that I was able to help you out with that tutorial. So let's talk about strumming patterns here, and it varies greatly throughout the song. You don't have to stick with one pattern throughout the whole thing. I think that would be very unwise. So let's talk about simple builds. I would do either quarter notes or eighth note down strumming. For example, when the bridge starts, it's very chill, and then it's just eighth notes there. So let's talk about the bridge chords real quick. We'll do C, F, A minor, F, D minor, and back to C. So that's very easy. It's just down strumming. You can tell I'm an old man because I need my glasses to see the chords. And if you don't know, I put my chords down by my feet just so they're out of the picture. It is what it is. Now let's move to the chorus. We're going to strum the big chorus, which is after verse 2. They sing it once and they really kick it into high gear. So let's do that now. C, D minor, C over E, now F, okay, so let's break that down now. The C and D minor you get to hold down for a while, but when you get to let everything that has breath praise the Lord, you're kind of doing a strumming pattern. Just breathe, C, oh breathe, D minor, da 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 da, C over E. Da, 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 da. All right, here we go. And let everything that has breath praise the Lord. This is why we have breath to praise the Lord. So again, you're kind of doing like a ta 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 ta. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's something to think about. You don't want to keep the same pattern throughout the whole chorus. That's the definite. So those are the main strumming patterns I wanted to hit, and I know you guys are creative out there. You can develop your own pattern. So try something that fits the song and doesn't really invade the other instruments, especially the keys, because that is the foundation of the song, along with the choir, of course. Now let's talk about that intro. I'm not going to use a pick for the intro. I'll play it once just so you can see it, and then I'll play it again slower. Okay, so that's just a C chord shape, and you're really just moving your index finger and pinky around. Your pinky has to hit the 3rd fret of the B string at a certain point. So here it is, again, slowly. And my right hand is really emphasizing the melody on my middle finger. So one more time slowly so you can see my thumb's on the A string and my middle finger is on the B string. And then my index finger is going to end up on the G string 2nd fret. It has to pull off on the B string in between. So just keep that in mind. If you can't do that, it's okay. It'd be really cool if you can match the keys though. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and comment below on what else you want to see in the future. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great week. God bless.